This video applies to the Hex Lite Mikrotik router, which is one of the newer routers, and the router board is RB750R2 as shown here. The problem is when you do a factory reset with this router, and then you access the router, all is well and good. It lets you change the password. But the problem is right here, there's no firewall. And you don't want to run a router without a firewall. You want the factory default router to start. You want the factory default firewall to get started. And then you can modify it as you desire. But you got to have a firewall set of rules installed. And the factory default on this particular modem with version 7.19 software does not give you a firewall. So the way you fix this is you go to System and you come down here to Reset Configuration. Now you would think if you don't tick that box, then it would reset configuration back to admin with no password, but it doesn't. Admin with no password doesn't work when you don't tick that box. I think it's a software problem. I think it's a bug. But if you say keep the user's data, which means keep your login, which right now is admin with no password, and then we reset the configuration, it will bring in what you need. So we're going to say yes. And now when you go back here, when you try to log in, sometimes it doesn't work the first time. So you go back in the second time, try to log in, then it usually works. That's another software bug. But what we're looking for is this screen right here. This default configuration screen. You want to get this screen in your router before you start working on it. And for some reason, these combinations of 719 and this new Hex Lite router, they don't give you that on a factory reset. So I'm just showing you how to get to this point so you can say, okay, yes, I do want that information. Even though I haven't changed the password yet, you can see that now I have a firewall. You still have to go down with the services. You still have to disable the services that you don't want. But I want to point this out. You got to have that firewall. Otherwise, you're in severe danger.